Alright, makeup geeks, I have a celebrity look for you guys today, and it's really easy. This is something great that you can wear for work because it doesn't take much time or products, and it still looks very polished and very classic. But I asked you guys on Facebook and Twitter, which if you aren't following me on that, click below because I do personal updates and all that stuff. But I asked you which celebrity you wanted to see, and you said Salma Hayek. And I was kind of surprised because her looks are very simple. She doesn't do much with it, but I thought, okay, this will be something great to do for a work look. So this is what I have here, and I used the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette because I kind of want to use different palettes and products just to expose you guys to different things. So that way if you have this and you want to do a look with it, you can do this. So anyways, pull it out and let's get going on our Salma Hayek look. So to start off our look, I'm going to use a Paint Pot today by MAC, and it's the color Indian one. Excuse the little chunk missing out of there. I shared it with a friend, so that's why it's missing some. I'm taking the MAC 217 brush. It's just great for a neutral smoky eye because you can just dust it over the lids, you're good to go. So all I'm going to do is put this, just kind of sweep it on the lid and come slightly above the crease. I like this color a lot because it's nice and neutral, and you know what's great about this? If you guys want a good look that's on the run, you don't have much time, all you have to do is put this on the lids, put some mascara on, lip gloss, good to go for work. Really fast look. So anyways, just apply this all over the lid. Okay, so once you get that base applied super easy, you can then switch to another stiff film brush. Hold on, let me grab a clean one so I'm not showing you a dirty little brush. Same brush. I'm going to go in with MAC's Tete-A-Tint eyeshadow. This is a nice neutral brown color, matte finish. I want something that's kind of warm. Just for me personally, my skin can be kind of cool tone, so I need something warm to kind of liven up my skin. I'm putting this in the crease and buffing it out just so it's a nice smooth transition up to the brow bone. So we're just buffing that out. Okay, now same brush, we're going to go in with this Too Faced palette. And let me show you some of the colors. I'm going to go in with this cocoa brown color here. It's called Cocoa Puff, and that same brush. We're getting lots of use out of this today because it's really versatile. We're just going to apply this over that base, start in the center of the lid, and just start to sweep it out and buff it into the crease. The reason I did the crease first is because I don't want this brown to transfer up there. So if you set it with a little bit of powder first, it'll kind of prevent you from getting that brown up too high. So keep this to the lid and then slightly just buff it up into that crease. Okay, so super easy with that. This stuff is optional, but I'm going to show you guys why I do it. Do you see my eyes, how they're a little bit close set? I put a little pop of brightness in here to make them spread out and brighten this up a little bit, so you don't have to do this step if you don't want. I'm going to go in with the color Classic Silk Teddy. It's this kind of light pink right here. And I'm going in with just any sort of little brush. It really doesn't matter because all you're doing is just placing this near the inner tear duct and then sweeping it upwards just to kind of brighten it up. If you apply too much, go back in with your brush with the brown and kind of soften it out. Really easy. But do you see how it kind of opens my eyes up in here a little bit? Now go in with a pencil brush or something really small. Hold on. MAC 219 brush, something really small. We're going to take some more of that color. And I noticed in Salma's look, she doesn't have anything under here except a bit of brightness. So as you can tell, there's nothing really dark. I'm just going to take this and put it under the lower lash line and sweep it under. Keep it really easy. And that's pretty much it for that part. Now for the lash line, what you can do is take a black eyeliner pencil, doesn't even matter what kind. I'm going to go in with a gel liner, and I'm going to use Maybelline's Gel Studio one because I like this one a lot right now. I'm going to tightline the upper waterline just to make the lashes look thick, because part of Salma's look, she doesn't really wear much makeup, but her lashes are super thick looking. So in order to achieve that, you need the baseline of your lashes to be dark. So pull up your lashes and run this gel liner up in here. Now here's where the trick is. Once you get that lined, you need to try to let that dry for a bit, so try not to blink too much. Let that set because I don't want any black down here. I just want it on the upper lash line. So now for the upper lash line too, to make it look even thicker, you can go in, and this is optional too, with a black liquid liner. I'm using a Palladio one. And I'm just going to put this very closely to the upper lash line up here. Do you see how it makes your lashes automatically look thicker? So what you're going to do is stay very, very close to the lash line and just run this right along it. You don't want to flip this up or out because Salma Hayek's very, sorry, I can't talk and do it at the same time. It's very natural looking, so don't make this too thick. Don't wing it out. We just want to accentuate the lashes. Okay, if you guys don't like how harsh that is, what you can do is go back in with that pencil brush that we did, that we used earlier. Go in with this dark brown up here in the same palette. And what you can do is pick up some of that and just smudge it along the lash line. It'll kind of soften this up just a little bit. And this step is optional. And what you can do too, if you want this to be a little bit darker and a little bit shimmery, take your finger, ring finger, and go in with the color Erotica, which is this one right here. Let me show you guys what it looks like. See, it's like a shimmery kind of brownish taupe color. You can take some of this and just dab it on top. Hold on, I got a little smudgy up here. That's the trick with using your fingers. It's not as much control, especially if you have little chubby fingers like I do. So you're just gonna pat that on top. And do you see how it just gives a little bit of shimmer there? Then all you guys have to do is apply your mascara, and I'm gonna use the Tarte Gifted one today. Ooh, let me show you the wand. Nice wand there. So I'm gonna apply 2 good coats on the upper and lower lashes. Okay, really quick, I forgot to tell you guys, if you want, you can take a dull brush and use this light color up here. If you're fair to medium skin, if you're dark, this may be a little light, but what you can do is take your brush in this and sweep this under here, and what it does, it kind of brightens up the under eye area, because if you're like me and you have darky bags under here, it kind of camouflages that. So you can just do a really light dusting of this and it'll brighten it up. Now onto the cheeks and lips. It's super easy because, like I said, I keep wanting to say Salma Hayek. Anyways, she does not wear much blush, I've noticed in her pictures, so I am going to apply a little bit of bronzer. Now here's why. I have full foundation on. When you apply a full face of foundation, if it's heavy coverage, it kind of makes you all one color. So you have to add a little bit of darkness and lightness in there to give natural contour back to your face. That's the dilemma of trying to cover up a bunch of stuff on your skin. Okay, I'm using the LORAC pressed powder in WD4. It's just a nice kind of warm matte finish color. I don't want anything too shimmery. Taking my MAC 109 brush that I always use, and I'm just going to apply this under the cheekbones and along my temple. Kind of buff it in to the cheeks because I just want a little bit of warmth, but I really don't want much color. And then because I have a strong jawline here, I want to soften it a little bit. So I'm going to apply a little bit on the back. Earring, get out of the way. Jeez. Apply it back here and buff it out. Okay, now for the highlight, I want to have a little bit of glow to my cheeks. No color, just a little bit of glow. I'm going to use my favorite highlighter, and I did a review on this, so check out Makeup Geek Extra channel if you want to see that. I did a very good review, I must say. It's called the color Spotlight. It's a nice champagne color, so it's not too white, not too bright. It's not obvious that you're wearing highlighter. Take a flat foundation brush like this, pick up a little bit, and we're just going to apply this to the tops of the cheekbones. So start back here in case you apply too much. It's better to have it back than in. And all I'm going to do is just spread that out right on the top of the cheekbone. Really, really easy. And then for Salma's lips, I know she wears a lot of rosy colored lipstick, and right now I'm using the Too Faced ones because I want to kind of keep with the little Too Faced theme going on here, expose you to different products. This is the color I Want Candy. It's a really pretty pinky rosy color. Let me show you that. Just a teeny bit bright, but I like this color a lot. It's very flattering for a lot of skin types. So all I'm going to do is apply a layer of that. I'm not going to wear any lip gloss today because I noticed Salma doesn't really have shiny lips. It's just kind of a satiny finish. So just a little pop of color is all you really need. You don't, oh hello hair, you don't really need a lot of lip gloss for this look. So I told you guys it's a really easy look, something great that you could wear for work because it looks like you have makeup on, but it's not in your face color. It's still very neutral, very classy looking and not hard to do, and you don't need a ton of products. So Go to makeupgeek.com. I'll try to list inexpensive alternatives for this palette if you don't want to buy it, but if you have it, it's something nice to do with that. So if you guys had fun with it. I had fun taping it for you. So anyways, stay happy and healthy like always, you guys. Have fun out there, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.